Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub, and here I am with very important cue cards in the month of May, June, July, and August. These are basically around 15 cue cards, and these 15 cue cards are important along with other cue cards. Now it doesn't mean only these 15 cue cards will be asked. No, there are other cue cards as well. So let's take a start with the first one. Describe a social networking platform that you use, and you should say. Now what does it mean by a social networking platform? It can be WhatsApp, it can be Facebook, it can be Twitter. So these are the social networking platforms, and you can talk about them comfortably. The second cue card is describe an activity that you enjoy that takes place in or near water. Now something that takes place in water, it can be swimming, it can be boating. Near water, it can be going to the beach and all that. So describe an activity that you enjoy that takes place in or near water, and then you should say, and there is the detail. After this, the next cue card is describe an event when you felt really happy. Now you have the freedom to talk about any event. It could be birthday, engagement ceremony, wedding, right? But you really felt happy about that. You should talk about what the event was. So this cue card is in the past tense. The next one is tell us why you are taking IELTS. Exactly, new cue card. Tell us why you are taking IELTS. You should say where you are from, what score you are hoping to get. Now you can give the reason of your admission or immigration, and why you want to do, what you want to do once you get the score you need. Then we have another cue card. Talk about a time when you gave someone a compliment. A compliment means you are looking gorgeous, you are looking beautiful, you are looking handsome, I like your coat. So talk about a time when you gave someone a compliment, and this cue card is also in the past tense. Next, describe a gift that someone gave you. Now it can be anything, a mobile phone or a watch or anything. Describe a gift that someone gave you, and this cue card is also in the past tense. Next we have describe a subject you enjoyed studying when you were at school. Now this is a very common cue card, but still it is important, and this is also in the past tense. Next we have describe your experience of visiting a museum and tell us. Now see that usually people do not go to the museums, so you need to pay some special attention because they might ask you questions about museums, art galleries and all that. Next cue card is describe an activity you've been doing a lot of recently. Now it can be a hobby, it can be like playing cricket, it can be watching movies, it can be anything that you've been doing. So describe an activity you've been doing a lot recently, and then there are the cues. The next cue card is describe a sports event you enjoyed watching. Now it can be cricket, football or any other game, and you can talk about that. The next cue card is actually describe a time when someone helped you, and you should say who helped you and why. Okay, so you can just talk about like time when someone helped you. You did not help someone, actually someone helped you, so you need to talk about that. And we've got another cue card. Describe a time when you learned something new from a social media website. This is the new cue card. Describe a time when you learned something new from a social media website. Now social media website, YouTube is social media website. You learned something from there. Facebook is social media website. You watched a video on Facebook and you learned to make a certain dish, right? You learn to make certain food item, you learn to do something, so you can always make a nice story like that. And the second last cue card is describe someone you know and admire. This is all-time favorite cue card of the examiners. And finally, describe an interest or hobby that you enjoy. Now, it can be your interest or hobby, so you can easily talk about it. And then we've got the last cue card. Describe the holiday you would like to go on if money were no object. Money were no object means money was not the problem. If you had unlimited money, describe the holiday you would like to go on. So guys, these are around 15 plus cue cards which are important for the month of May, June, July and August even. So you need to pay some special attention and do not ignore old cue cards as well, because examiners all over the world have a variety of cue cards, around 500 to 1000 cue cards they have, and they might give you any cue card. All the best guys. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.